My name is Luminita Stevens. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Economics here at Maryland. And I'm a macroeconomist, and I study primarily how information frictions affect the aggregate economy. So, for example, I'll look at how firms set prices and how that affects inflation dynamics, or how investors choose their portfolios when they're not sure about returns and how that affects income inequality. My interest was very much shaped by my experience growing up. So I'm originally from Romania, and I grew up half of my childhood was under communism, and then the other half was during this pretty turbulent transition from communism to capitalism and kind of a free market economy. Things like inflation or the exchange rate were kind of daily topics of conversation. I think maybe more women aren't entering the field because they don't know how awesome they'd be at it. I think the profession as a whole has become very supportive of women in economics. So I think that's going to encourage a lot more women. Seeing role models, seeing women professors, I think encourages, or I know it encouraged me in undergrad and grad school, having women professors. I think the Department of Economics at Maryland is quite unique. There are several things that make it special. So I think in terms of the composition of the department, so my colleagues, this interaction between the faculty and the students, and then also its location. What's really good about being so close to DC is that we have really good connections with a lot of the government agencies. So the Bureau of Labor Statistics, Census, the Board of Governors, the IMF, World Bank. I think it would have been helpful to know that you should just look at kind of what's in front of you. You know, the next problem set or that professor you want to talk to, and not get overwhelmed and think, oh, maybe this is not for me. If you're curious about economics or if you have an interest in it, just go for it and just check it out. I think that's how we'll get good people in the field.